An environmental rights group is calling on the Lagos State government to declare a state of emergency on water and reject all forms of privatization. The group, Corporate Accountability and Public Accountability in Africa, said this at the launch of its report on how acute water shortage may jeopardize COVID-19 response in Lagos. Esther Mopariola reports.
Since the outbreak of the novel coronavirus, hand hygiene has been listed as one of the best forms of containing the spread of the pandemic. Governments and relevant agencies advocate regular hand washing with soap and water and the use of sanitizers even as countries battle this global pandemic. However, there are concerns that some communities don't have access to this essential source needed to contain the spread of the virus. In its report from data compiled between March and June this year, the Corporate Accountability and Public Participation Africa raised concerns about the state of waterworks in Lagos, highlighting the lack of access to water in some communities. For them, the time for half measures is over.
Water is life. That even in improving this, there should be broad participation to achieve universal access. So much money has been alleged to have been spent on Lagos State Water Corporation. We have asked that the Lagos State government probe some of this, including the last 1.6 billion that was taken under the Akumi Abode administration.
Some of the realities for us where people would fetch water from very dirty sources, where people have to pipe water from their bathrooms outside so that they can collect water in a bucket and do just domestic chores and so on. You can't even drink water because you are thirsty. You just wait until you are really thirsty, and that's for an average mind, it's not fathomable, but this is reality. But it's especially painful because people don't need to talk about these things before government takes responsibility.
But the state government says there are plans to address some of the concerns raised, appealing to residents to see safe hygiene as personal responsibility.
We have Adiyon project, Adiyon 2 project that is coming up now. By the time we finish that Adiyon, that will be able to cover more areas of Lagos. By the time we are able to finalize that, then we'll be able to, the contractor doing the laying of the water trunk and so on, the water will be able to flow.
No doubt, water is an essential resource even at this critical time. However, a city famed for its aquatic splendor need not fall behind in the race to win the war against COVID-19. Esther Mopariola, TVC News, Lagos.